Here now is House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, a little Schadenfreude here, Congressman. The table can be turned really quickly, can it? When
Very
race
much so.
is a card that you drop just to avoid an argument.
That's what they try. This is internal war. This isn't a family feud. This is beyond what anyone thinks. When you see, also, you didn't put up what AOC's chief of staff said yesterday.
Have it.
Challenged any voter to tell us what the Democrats have accomplished for America's kitchen table, and then question this legislative mastermind, referring to Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, well, is this just a passing rift here? This is going to be all healed up?
Because what are they doing now? They're challenging these Democrats in primaries. The socialist Democrats are taking over. Not only have they taken over the party, they're going to take on any Democrat in that process as well. So they're not doing any legislative business, and it's affecting what they do on the floor. We've got the National Defense Authorization Bill up. For 60 years, it's been bipartisan. It passed the Senate with 86 votes. No, they've made it completely partisan. Instead of putting the troops first, they've gone to politics because of the socialists.
AOC, as I said in my angle, criticizes anyone and everywhere anytime she wants, and she has social media. Okay, that's fine, but you're in the big dog's pen now. Yeah. Okay, big dogs bite.
Yep.
Like you bite it a bit. It's like the old, you're gonna kill the king, kill the king.
Yep.
You can't pretend you're gonna gotta go for. But so I can't get it. Are you strong, young, girl power, or is it, okay, I get hit and it's the damsel in distress thing? I don't understand that. It's like, woman hear me roar, and then it's, oh no, don't. I don't like that. It's like one thing. She's kind of cool in some ways, but that's just not, that doesn't work, I don't think.
But think for one moment. A year ago this month, you had never heard of her until she beat Crowley in a primary. She's moved very fast, but she always wants to try to use advantage. She'll fight until you fight back. Then she wants to play a race card or something.
But then you can't ever criticize a person of color. But then we have people of color. Democrats are saying, whoa,
Yeah.
Now let's talk about what's happening this weekend. The administration, and I talked about this with John Yoo a few moments ago, has announced that they're doing 10 major city raids. And it was delayed earlier after an outrage, and I don't really know why it was delayed. But here's Senator Mazie Hirono saying about who's being targeted. Let's watch.
A lot of these people do have supposedly deportation orders, but we also know of cases of people who had deportation orders and who were appealing their deportation orders.
I don't know if that's like a Hawaiian way of saying that's not true, but that's not even true, even though the New York Times agrees.
Yes.
But that's not the worst thing we heard today about the raids.
Very reminiscent of Nazi Germany, just saying. I know you're not supposed to make that connection, but I've been around long enough and I've read enough to know that this is very similar to what happened to the Jews.
Leader McCarthy, how do we ever have a sensible immigration policy? This is the kind of language. So, in other words, no deportation. You can't detain people, and you can't deport people, and you can't criminalize border crossings. What else?
America's one of the greatest strengths is the rule of law. These individuals had their day in court. Legally, it tells them they have to leave. It's not like someone's just going to go pick them up. They had their day. The court has ordered them to leave. They will not leave. And we're going to say that's not right. They're going to pick them up. They're going to deport them just as the law says they should.
Just as Bill Clinton said we had to do, just as Dianne Feinstein said. I love all the old clips. Harry Reid, Barbara Jordan. Like these people
in the well of the
jobs.
House, they said in the State of the Union, how many people did President Obama deport? More than
2020 Dems tonight on the raids. Let's watch.
This is all kinds of wrong, and we're a better country than this to be separating families.
It's really, of course, not about making America safer, but about striking fear into as many people as possible in order to keep this crisis in the headlines.
A crime against humanity.
Crime against logical thought, but...
She was a prosecutor, too. She has a law degree. Doesn't she believe in the rule of law? If she broke the law, would she uphold in the place?
Who else gets a pass here? Who else can avoid court orders?
Yeah. They want to allow everybody just to come in the country, whether it's illegal or not. What are we doing with 130,000 homeless in California? How many of those are veterans? But now we're going to encourage people to come here illegally, provide them health care, but not take care of the Americans that are here? It's absurd what they believe.
Well, they've come a long way, baby, haven't they? Kevin?
But we can't allow it to go on.
Social media summit, was it?
It was good.
Well,
look, You should be very concerned, one, about your privacy, and one, that these companies have so much control. 90% of every search goes through Google. What they know about you, what they can say about you, and what they can determine and affect what you understand.
By the way, real election meddling could be coming.
Not from Russia, but from companies.
Yeah, real election meddling from big media, and I'm glad this is being examined by the administration. A lot more needs to be done by the Justice Department. Thank you so much, Congressman.
Thank you.